All right. So you might have clicked on the thumbnail or on the title of this video. You're probably wondering, what the heck are you talking about? Okay. So, I just got a preface, okay? Um if you play Hoyo games, I feel like most people who play Hoyo games aren't like this. I'm just saying for me personally, like it's just it's just kind of unsettling. It just kind of weirded me out. It just kind of weirded me out. I just like didn't like it. I just didn't like it. Um, and you probably, if you don't play Hoyo, you're probably like, "What the heck is this guy talking about?" I don't even care. Why am I wasting my time? And to you, I say that's a reasonable question to ask. If you do play Hoyo, you might know what I'm talking about, and especially by the title. But so essentially, what I do if I'm looking to get a game that I'm interested into nowadays, I like peer review. Okay, I do a little bit of peer reviewing, especially if there's some like air around the topic of the game. Like I want to know like what's going on. Like I want to know what like if anything bad has happened, kind of. And so I used to play. I used to play so much Genshin. I used to play Genshin. It was like my 9 to 5 job. Okay, it was like I literally just couldn't stop playing Genshin, and I couldn't stop. And then I eventually got bored. But then I started playing Zenless. Okay, I never played Star Rail, but with Zenless is when I really started to notice it, and that's when I was like kind of weirded out. Okay, and what I mean by this is like the age and the weird sexualization of the characters, and it's weird. So okay, and a prime example of this is gonna be the one character Lucy, and I mean there's a bit more to it, but Lucy is the main thing where I'm like, okay, this is just weird. Why do you look like that? Like just apparently like why do you look like that? You know? Like why? And then and then it gets a little weirder because apparently Lucy and Piper are adults and they can drink alcohol. But and especially with like Piper, there's some like weird like story things where they're like, um oh, but I'm actually an adult, and I'm actually an adult. Like I'm, and like, why do you gotta keep bringing this up? Like, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of odd. But then you have like more subtle things, like Nekomata, okay, or Ching Yi. It's like, okay, you have the body of like a 15-year-old, and you kind of like, I guess your clothing is a little bit more revealing. I guess that's like this is like a lesser example, but like still kind of odd. And then it's like, oh, but no, I'm a robot. Like I'm a robot. So you know what I mean? It's like that weird age discrepancy thing. Like with Lucy, it's like, oh, I'm of age, but I look like younger. And then with Chingy, it's like it's just weird. And then okay, but then you have different examples. Here's like a better example in Zenless. Ellen Joe, okay? Now Ellen Joe looks like she has the body of like a, I guess maybe a young adult, okay? Maybe like in their 20s or something, okay? But Ellen Joe is like depicted as like a high schooler. And I guess maybe she's like 18 years of age at the least. But still it's like weird. It's a little weird that it's like, okay, why are you in high school and why are your character art have like shaded nipples and stuff? It's like it just has me scratching my chin. I'm like, like this is kind of odd. It's kind of odd. And so, but I guess that's a better alternative to Lucy, for example, because like at least she physically looks of age, but you know what I mean? Like, but Lucy is like doesn't look like that, and it's like a whole different thing. And now if you play Zenless, for example, also in Genshin, Zhongling or so, like there's other like weird characters. And then in Genshin, the thing I don't understand that makes me like question this too is like in Genshin, there's no you have all these like younger child like chibi cute characters, and that's awesome. Like you have these little tiny kid characters, and like that's cool. Like some like they're cute, especially in Honkai. I don't know a lot about Honkai, but I guess it's not as bad. Honkai Honkai seems great, but in Genshin, there's no chibi male characters. You know, like where are my chibi males at? You know, like it's not. It makes you start questioning. It's like huh, you know, and I think what it comes down to is like Genshin is like trying to appeal to like creeps and like weirdos, but Genshin also tries to appeal to like a few different audiences. It's like appealing to like the creep gooner audience, and I like it's just weird. And as soon as I like realized that, I was like I don't want to give my money to you, like. And if you play Genshin or if you play any of the Hoyo games, I'm like, I don't think you're weird, especially if you don't realize that. Um, but like it's apparent. I'm not gonna like call you out for it or anything. It's just like if you spend money on it too, it's like if you're aware, like maybe try not to spend money on the game. Like you could still play it all for free. I mean, they're kind of predatory and like make you want to spend money, but I don't know. Become a free to play god. But it's just so weird, and that's kind of ultimately what led me to being like, yeah, it just left a sour taste in my mouth, you know. And I just didn't like it. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, by the way. Like let me know what y'all think, because this is it's just it's very it's beyond me. Like I just don't like it. Like it's just too many things that are weird that add up. And I also think too, like you can totally play and enjoy the games, but it's like if someone is attracted to that, it's like it just makes you raise an eyebrow, you know? So it's like Hoyo is like blurring the lines between things, and that's where it's like you can't blur that line. Yeah, like you can't blur that line, bro. Like, and that's just where I kind of fall on the matter. Like it's just weird. Like it's just plain old weird, and I don't like it. But yeah, let me know what y'all think.